You are going to get 3 different ways to put on a photo scavenger hunt in this episode. All right, well, welcome back to another episode of Youth Ministry Insights, and I am sharing one of my favorite meanings to put on. I think I might have said that the last episode, but it's another one of my favorite meanings to put on, and that is photo scavenger hunts. These are one of those meetings that everyone just has a great time running around, friendly competition. They get going right from the start, and it just goes and goes and goes until that meeting ends, of that energy, that enthusiasm, that excitement of youth in fellowship together, sharing a little bit about their faith, but also sharing just about that friendly competition that every youth enjoys. And so in this photo scavenger hunt ways that I'm going to share with you today, I'm going to give you 3 different examples of how you can put it on. And by all means, feel free to add other twists or tweaks to it, because I think there's a lot of different ways that you can do photo scavenger hunts. And here's just 3 ways that I found that have worked. Okay, so for all of the different ways, you're going to have one set list of photos or videos, if you like, all throughout your area that you want to choose your youth to go to. So you can do this in a very broad way. It could be all throughout town, and you can have drivers, volunteers, parents to do the driving, or it can be maybe within your town area of walking distance of your church, or it could just be on your church campus. So first, set out where are those boundaries going to be that you are going to have the youth go to do this hunt. All right, once you have those boundaries made, now what is within those boundaries? What can you put on this photo scavenger hunt list that they can go to make it fun, exciting, and how can you incorporate the faith? So think about first the areas around your parish. Do you have outdoor stations? Do you have different shrines, different statues, different signs, different symbols of the faith, even within your parish campus? And make sure you put those important areas of the faith onto that scheduled list of items that they are going to have to take a picture with or do a video by. So some of those examples of items on the scavenger hunt list that I've used were geared towards the faith. And you can even do a whole scavenger hunt geared towards the faith if you wanted to do it that way, and use your whole campus of inside and outside the church and all around. If you have other parish ministry buildings, a school, you can do a whole photo scavenger hunt just on the faith. But if you wanted to do, like, sprinkle in some little statues or shrines about the faith, you can sprinkle them in throughout your regular list. So some examples would be, make it a little challenging. Take a picture by Saint Veronica wiping the face of Jesus. So that might tip them off. Okay, that's one of the stations of the cross. It's located on the back of the parking lot. We're running over there and now getting that picture. You can also do different ways to have little clues, like the Marian feast day on December 12th. Take a picture by that statue. And so to tip them off, maybe they got to do a little research or think about it. It's Our Lady Guadalupe, let's go to that statue. So again, incorporating what you have around your parish boundaries to tie in the faith. And then, of course, if you're going to go beyond your parish boundaries in the town or even traveling, make it fun. You can do different videos and different pictures in the different sites around town. So is there a post office? Take a picture by a mailbox. Is there maybe a pizzeria? Take a picture or take a video with the pizza guy spinning a piece of dough, right? So just incorporate the people of your town. It's sometimes good to ask permission, and especially if you know those people. Like, I know the pizza guy across the street from the church, so he knows each year we kind of do this fun scavenger hunt, and if the kids start coming in, he's okay with that. But you may want to check first with them. But having those fun little videos and picture challenges all throughout your list makes it really great to kind of have them spread all out throughout town and really be traveling to try to get these point values. And that's what I do. I have different point values depending on how difficult or how easy the challenge might be. So things that are more local or close to the church might be 10, 20, 30 points. Other ones that are a little further might be 200, 300 points. And so you can make it where they can pick what route they want to go, where they want to go, what topics they want to hit up, or what point values they want to hit up throughout the time that you've allotted for that hunt to take place. It becomes really fun. The teams spread out, they go through all throughout, and it's just a great way for them to, again, bond, connect, have fun. Some of those challenges you can also make be team effort. So like a video making a team pyramid, or a video of your entire team singing the YMCA, or a picture of your entire team on the church steps. So again, ways that you are having them bond throughout that time. They would check those items off the list, bring the list back, and you can even have set point values. For the first team back gets 100 bonus points, second team back 50 bonus points, third team back 25 bonus points. Every minute you're late, -5 points, so it keeps them on track for timing. And then give yourself time in your meeting to add up the points and, of course, see what the winning team is. Things to remember, you always have to have a chaperone over 18 years old with each of your team leaders, whether that be a young adult or an adult. If it is anyone, adult especially, make sure that they're going to keep up with the youth and be able to travel and run with them, because if they're running around, they definitely want their chaperone to be able to keep up with them and not hold them back. So that's the first way. It's a traditional way, just having that list and then handing it in. The second way would be over social media. Either Snapchat or Instagram I've used before, and that is setting up different teams that have logins. And I would typically just do like team 1, team 2, team 3, or team red, team green, team blue. And they have that login, and on the story, they are taking the different challenges and posting them. And each challenge, each picture or video they had to take would have a number associated with it. For instance, take a picture by Our Lady of Guadalupe, listed as number 1 on the list. They would take that picture and post it, and on the story, they would include number 1, so that you, as the adult back at the parish, back at the youth office, who's keeping track, watching the stories, could easily check them off to see if they've done it correctly. So by the time your teams are done with the hunt, you already know who the winner is, because you and maybe another young adult or two is back at the parish watching the stories on Instagram or Snapchat that they are taking. It's a great way to show them that social media can be used for fun and also for an outside witness to the faith, especially if you have a lot of those faith items listed on your hunt list. And then the last way I have to share with you is in Easter eggs. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be at Easter time. It can be, which is kind of fun, or it can be any time of the year. And what you would do is take those challenges, those list of different videos and pictures that you've created, and put them in a bunch of Easter eggs. Now you hide them all around the parish grounds, and inside each one, when they open it up, is the challenge that they would have to do. Take a picture by Our Lady of Guadalupe, worth 10 points. The great thing about it is everybody doesn't have the same list. It's however many eggs they can collect and whatever challenges they find in them. So it becomes a little bit more interesting on what they find, what they gather, and then how many points they're able to get based on how many Easter eggs they found and the challenges inside of them. Again, it's just a fun way to have that team effort going down these lists or different findings of challenges that they can find inside the eggs to get them together in fellowship, learn a little bit about their faith with maybe using those statues and shrines around your parish, and having a lot of fun. In turn, you are touching the hearts and the souls of the youth. God bless.